This episode of Squires Station is brought to you by the podcast Raw Truth, Stories of Female Infidelity. Human lives follow many paths, presenting twists, turns, and choices never planned and never expected. Temptation, anger, depression, and loneliness all can lead a person to a mistake they can't take back. Facing judgment and isolation, a person can feel very alone. These are the voices of women who have chosen to cheat on their spouses and partners. This is Raw Truth, Stories of Female Infidelity. Raw Truth, Stories of Female Infidelity is available everywhere you get podcasts.
Can you tell how the audios are?
Oh yeah, all stabilized, all relegated to
Thank
the
God I've been
parts.
Stabilized. How
And
long is that going to last?
We've been stabilized and normalized.
How long is that going to last?
Only 20 seconds.
Okay.
Get ready for the drop. I could be a beatboxer. Like, I could be a beatboxer. Boxer of the beats. Well, hello everybody. Welcome to the Squires Station.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Davey Squires.
This is not Davey Squires.
This is somebody else.
This is somebody else.
But these chairs are like from my house, which is really fun.
I hope you're liking them.
This just feels like my house.
Aw,
But I never had fancy chairs in my room.
Oh, fancy chairs.
No,
Mhm. Yeah, this episode is sponsored by StickerU.com. You want professionally done stickers done right for a great price? Look no further than StickerU.com. And I was going to tell a story last episode, but I might as well just do it this episode. I recently got new stickers from StickerU. And the Ghost Davies are back.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
Davey stickers have gone like wildfire from New Jersey to Indiana. And there are new ones, and they are awesome.
Only New Jersey to Indiana, though.
No, never
No,
know. Well, if he
only
goes
that.
farther east,
Yeah.
it gets really dangerous. And if he goes farther west, it's Indiana. So, yeah.
Today on the show we got Mr. the thrilling Tim Shilling.
Thank you.
Yeah, the Olympics are still going on. Last episode John talked about that. I'm
Still,
sure.
it goes to the east, baby.
It's still
I
going.
used to be I still am really into the Olympics. You know, I realized just today, if I turn off the sound, the Olympics are wonderful. You actually get to see the athletes do their thing without all these distractive comments. It's good to know how the sports are played, and there are some new ones, but I know how the sports are played. And it's also good to know the stories of the athletes, but believe it or not, in 50 years, they're the same stories. They're just different athletes.
Yeah. Well,
It's wonderful stories. Don't get me wrong.
I feel the same way with tennis. Like I have to mute it
Oh,
every time with tennis. It's like these announcers are
no, I like to
fucking
hear.
annoying. I
The
don't-
announcers are horrible, but tennis, you got to hear that.
That's true. Yeah. Oh, God. That's the probably highest quality.
I wasn't sure I could.
That
do
doesn't
it.
sound
I
like
wasn't
it.
sure I could even do it.
I like the people that just scream as loud. Oh! Oh!
The girls now.
I mean, I haven't really been getting into politics lately, really.
I never really gave much credence to politics because I always thought there's not really much the way the system is that you can do for too long. So, I mean, it's going to hopefully even itself out. And then over the last couple of years, I realized there was an importance to politics.
Yeah.
But now I'm kind of back where I was before, just hoping.
It's like, what? Does
Just
it really
hoping.
matter?
As an old man, I just hope.
Does it really matter, though? I mean,
That's the thing. Y'all got to, live your life whatever the circumstances are.
Yeah.
We watch those. That's the wonderful thing about stopping watching any news shows. I don't care which one you love that you're addicted to. Stop watching the news shows because that ain't reality. The reality is you. Oh gosh, that got really philosophical there.
whoa, the reality is you.
We need a new topic.
Oh, God. My brain is exploding.
All right, we need a change. We need a change.
Now. Before we continue here, I just want to say you can check out all the merch, including the stickers, on dsquires.com/shop. And those alien glasses are it's a change, man.
I'll tell you, it's history.
That's incredible.
It's history.
It's history. That is history. Right there is history. Should call him right now. Where is he?
Wasn't the alien supposed to be here?
He was supposed to be here today. So was Josie.
Did your radio connection to the galaxies far away?
He sent me a waveform, and we,
Microsoft shut it off.
Microsoft. Bill Gates told me to stop, and I did not stop.
See?
Fuck Bill Gates. Steve Jobs is rolling in his grave because Apple hasn't made any huge leaps, bounds in technology since he died, I feel like.
Not huge leaps, not necessary.
No, they got rid of the goddamn aux fucking input on their phones. Which really,
that I tell you that I gotta admit that's one thing I was surprised at, and I said, "Are you serious?"
And then something else that peeved me off is on these laptops, like these newer laptops, they don't even have USB drives.
Right.
You have to have a fucking adapter, which costs like $30. What's the deal?
Adapters are the deal.
What's the deal?
Adapters are the deal.
What's the deal?
Adapters are the deal.
Hey, we got Garfield here too.
Hi, Gar.
Garfellow.
We got M&M's and Johnny Hot Pepper.
Oh, yeah, that's a crowd. That is probably all-star crowd.
Connections with you, sweetie.
Woo!
Yeah, I like my Garfield.
Garfellow. You like Garfield. Would you say that's your favorite comic?
I wouldn't say. You know, at this age, I do not have a favorite comic.
Oh, really?
Only a personal, because it was a Notre Dame guy who was literally our comic for years, not just the 4 years. I think he was there for 6 or 7 years, and he understood the whole dynamics of Notre Dame so well that he was really brilliant at his comics, and he still posts them. I'm so thankful that I'm a friend of his. That's my favorite comic, Jim Mole. Shout out to Jim Mole.
Jim Mole.
He's a spectacular architect right now, believe it or not. Yeah.
So I guess it transfers from comics to
great drawing. He understood.
I guess that does make sense, actually. Yeah.
His strip was actually about a character of himself, which was really awesome. It was him seeing Notre Dame as he sees it. But do you see what I mean? It was good.
That's a perspective.
He's good.
Comic.
Yeah, he's good.
Okay. What was the other? What was the other? Oh, I like your socks, by the way.
Of course. I was waiting for somebody. I thought John, our cameraman, would say something about my socks.
Piano man. John's back there.
And they match my turquoise shoelaces.
John's our cameraman and Katie's the intern.
You could be barefoot and no one would know.
Well, I'll take a picture of them and show them.
No, because our calves. Our calves.
Yeah.
That's the answer I want. We have good calves.
I'll take a picture of them and bring them up on the screen when
the calf issue has already been posted on Facebook, so I'm not saying anything that's not already known. So
everything is known in this conversation.
Who else? Alex and who else? There was somebody else that was Brian. You missed Brian. My cousin Brian has incredible calves.
Oh yeah. Alex. Oh, it was. All I was thinking about. I want your opinion on this. Should Katie dye my goatee blonde?
That's a tough question, because when he did his dark hair, I kind of liked that, and he did the goatee as well.
You were like the only one who liked it, though. Everybody else kind of got sketched by it.
Well, I know.
I've had people tell me like,
"Well, he
Davey,
came to help me."
I'm so glad you changed your hair back. I was like, "Oh God, what did I do? What
that
the fuck?"
That day, he came to help me with my garden, and I was just so glad to have a big, strong man there.
Ooh, it was the.
I did like your lips the other day, so I know she does good work.
Oh yeah, you do good work, Katie.
You want to dye my you want to dye my beard?
I could.
Ooh.
Dye
I don't
too?
know how well it'll take color. White hair doesn't really hold it.
Thanks.
I should legit have like a call-in feature here.
I swear to God,
where you can call in and go to my computer and it comes out.
That could get dangerous.
Call 1-800-JOHNNY-BANANA for all your. I'm gonna fill my glass back
Absolutely.
up. This stuff is so good.
It's so easy. It's just so easy.
I wish they would sponsor, but Dr. McGillicuddy, where are you at? Why are you not sponsoring?
He is in Scotland.
He's in Scotland.
He's cheering on his British team
Oh.
in the 2020 Olympics, which are happening in 2021.
So I gotta ask, what event have you been watching?
I've been watching a lot of
for a while?
events, just because it's the one time that it seems interesting to watch everything from horse equestrian events to people stabbing each other to whatever.
The fence and Benson's.
I have to say, fencing has been one of my biggies because, believe it or not, Notre Dame, my college of choice, has 11 crazy people. 2 of them faced each other in the semifinals from different countries, from Singapore and the United States. It was fascinating. I don't even know how many more. It's always one of the first events contested, right, with the gymnastics. So it's been really fun kind of seeing. Wow. Yeah, you almost couldn't lose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I don't watch when it's on. I'll watch it, but I don't seek it out.
I've been an Olympic fan since 1972 when my Aunt Jo should not have, but without my mom and dad knowing, allowed me. They only telecast ABC with Jim McKay telecast live in those days. It was from Sapporo, Japan. It was winter. And I was allowed. She allowed me to be up at 2 and 3, 4 in the morning watching it live because that's how they broadcast it. They didn't tape it and then put it in prime time.
Yeah.
And it was, of course, I never slept. Of course, I was such a good student that the teachers probably didn't even notice if I was asleep during the day, which was perfect. It was like, thanks, Aunt Jo.
Wait. So it was in Japan. Was that the winter?
Sapporo Winter Olympics.
Okay.
And it's the first time any Japanese had ever won ski jumping, and they won all 3 gold medal. Gold, silver, bronze. It was so exciting. Wow. So exciting. It was the year of Janet Lynn. She only got silver. She was a gorgeous little figure skater, and she led to what's her name with the haircut?
Oh.
Yeah. 1976. Every woman between 20 and 40 had the haircut just like this figure skater who won gold in 1976, whose name escapes me. Anyway.
Well, how do you feel about the new events? Was it surfing and skateboarding?
Surfing?
And,
It's an old event, actually, way back.
Yeah.
I agree. If absolutely. Skateboarding, of course. Mountain biking. I kind of was surprised. 3-on-3 basketball.
Yeah, I saw that too.
I was like, oh my gosh! And you know what? I actually enjoy watching that more than regular basketball.
Oh yeah.
I was like,
more open.
That was because I mean, walking the trail the other day, everybody was playing 3-on-3, and I was like, oh, that's such a cool way of doing it. They only have half a court. It's like perfect.
It's like street ball.
I loved it. I thought that was awesome.
You should just call it street ball, and I think everybody would get it.
That's like 3 times 3. Yeah. Everybody goes, oh, what's that? No. I did it first too. I thought, no, that's kind of stupid. I looked at it. And I was like, that's the deal. That's how you learn basketball.
So is it? I'm assuming it's other people than the USA basketball team that are on those 3-on-3 teams, right?
Oh my gosh! Apparently that's the popular thing all over the world because there's everybody. Everybody plays it.
Yeah.
They understand that it's a slightly different concept, and they understand it. Yeah.
I wonder if the American players can choose whether they want to be on the if they don't get picked for the Olympic team,
the U.S. Olympic team, or
like the USA basketball team,
right?
If they don't get that, can they go for the 3-on-3 basketball team?
Oh, that's an interesting question.
Yeah,
I don't know the answer to that. Yeah,
because I was wondering if it was the same players from the USA basketball team that were on those 3-on-3 teams.
The way they talk, I have not heard them comment that it could be that way.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking it's kind of a discipline on its own, just like like mountain biking is different than circuit biking,
or like whatever. Street skate is different than vert skate.
Exactly.
That's it.
Yeah.
Who did you want to shout out here? What?
Oh my gosh! I was listening to something I had forgotten about. Where did I put that CD cover? Oh, John was gonna get it. It's over there somewhere. John was gonna do a fancy thing on it.
John Klein.
No,
what
it was
doing?
what I was listening to on the way up here. I'd forgotten about it. It had gotten stuck in the middle of a whole bunch of Steely Dan, Donald Fagen albums. Believe it or not, it had gotten stuck. You got to put it right up to the camera for a minute here. And I found it, and I went, oh, these are some great sounds, really great sounds, and great songs. And I was like, oh my gosh, what a great CD. and it's from a number of years ago, but I've never gotten tired of it. And Scott Paris is an awesome composer. Yeah,
Right here. I'll put a picture up on
it was very exciting. Yeah, I had forgotten. Scott Paris, shout out.
Broken transmitter.
I'm almost related to him, which is funny, through Brian. Yeah. Broken Transmitter. He has a bunch of other bands that he combines with different talented people. Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah,
yeah, he's a good guy.
you know who I miss? The Acid Cats.
Acid Cats were the best. They put you in moods, man.
That's where you met.
That's
Not where we
that
met,
was our
but
first
outing.
outing. Outing is the greatest. I've been looking for that word for a long time. That was our first outing ever.
It was an outing.
Yep, that was our first outing.
That was,
And the keyboard player kind of was like a snake charmer with Davey. Davey looked like the snake, and he was playing notes, and it was like a snake charmer.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I was very
Andrew. Andrew.
Andrew Dennis.
Andrew Dennis.
Yes, he really does. He
does. He gets into your squeegee zone.
He charms. He
Squeegee?
sees the squeegee
What's a
zone.
squeegee zone? I have
Squeegee
no idea.
zone. It's Dr. McGillicuddy. Oh my goodness. Well, for those who do not know, though, Tim is also plays saxophone with me and has played saxophone in Stimpy's Revenge. and
Absolutely.
Naturally Blue.
Naturally Blue for 5 years.
What was before that? What?
Before that was
Before Naturally Blue.
my dad was alive. Oh wow, that's harsh. It just kind of followed.
Yeah.
It was time to do something new.
Would you say John Carasello is your new dad?
John Carasello taught me more than I could imagine, and he paid me really well too.
That picture.
Thank you, John.
John,
And-
if you're listening.
Dang, actually, you took a lot of great videos, and I know, and I gotta apologize to you. You made me the master of the camera, and I did not like that. But you took a lot of great videos, and I hope I mastered some of those videos. So thank you, John Carasello.
Woo!
I thanked you already, and you said you were surprised. So.
The master of the camera.
The master of the camera.
That's like, he's like the sensei, and you're the student. Like,
Sensei.
Sensei.
What he also, the greatest thing he did was allow me to play with a lot of the really great local musicians. I never knew who I was going to play with from weekend to weekend. Mm-hmm. Great guitarists, other saxophonists, bass players, keyboardists. I never knew, and I got to play with almost everybody, and that was John. Thank you, John. Again.
And then Stimpy's Revenge.
Well, Stimpy's Revenge took me to whole new areas.
What would you say I'm kind of interested in that. What would you say the biggest difference between, Naturally Blue with John and, Stimpy's Revenge with, Cletus?
Well, that's fascinating. Stimpy's Naturally Blue was a more normally oriented blues band, playing a lot of the blues stuff, Hendrix, Stevie Ray Vaughan, stuff like that crazies love in bars and stuff, and it was very popular, and I could put sax. He'd let me put sax on everything, and that was very exciting. And Stimpy's was totally different. There was a lot of original tunes, playing in totally different venues, totally different type of audience, and it was. I had the same creative freedom as far as my instruments, my saxophones and flute and whatnot.
Yeah.
But it was just a different feel. It was just a different experience.
Yeah, those are.
I didn't get paid as well, but.
Those are two very different bands, though. I mean, they're
Totally.
That's very interesting.
Yeah, they cater to totally different clientele.
Mm-hmm. It goes to show too. You have a very versatile sound.
I do have a versatile sound.
Versatile
I have
sound.
a versatile sound.
Versatile sound.
Not just on horns, on keyboard.
Oh yeah. Tell me so
That's
about.
gonna be what?
Tell me about the organ and church and all that.
Well,
jazz,
yeah, I'm a church organist. I've been for many years. Just kind of learned it, pedals and everything on my own. So I've never been great, but I've been good. And I played lounge piano at a wonderful place oh, here's another commercial. Lanning's restaurant in Ghent, which was owned by a very old, staunch family for many years. People would come down in Cleveland for the quality of the service and the quality of the food. And there would always be a keyboard. There would always be a pianist there. The piano was horrible, but I was thankful it was there because I didn't have to deal with bringing anything.
Yeah.
But they completely remodeled everything, and they're really into entertainment. So I kind of have a blank page there, and I don't know what's going to happen as far as that goes.
So what were you listening to growing up, music-wise?
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah, what?
We need to change glasses for that.
Uh-oh. We're doing a glasses change here, folks. Here we go.
And you can also go this way.
Wow.
But this is the reality.
You look like Marty McFly.
I don't know.
The professor right there.
That's the reality. That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, so I don't know. I can be totally honest because I still have many of those albums. I gave a lot of them away. Oddly enough, I gave the Frank Sinatra ones away. Probably the only ones that were valuable.
Sinatra.
My ears were filled with crazy things like, well, certainly Broadway musicals. Mary Poppins was the first thing ever in my ear that actually really captured my ear. Sound of Music, of course. Then it went back to Music Man, blah, 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 blah. All the good musicals, a lot of crappy musicals that people think are good, but they're not. Because they were written by certain people that were revered for writing good musicals. But nope.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Was that more of a contract thing, I think, right? Like,
Rodgers and Hammerstein just wrote. Once they got popular, they just kept boom, boom, boom. They just cranked them out. And they had good ideas, but everything was the same. Each song in each musical represented sort of the same thing in a particular song in the last musical. It just wasn't there. There wasn't much content.
It's kind of like pop music now, right?
Well, it's because those became very popular songs in their time, and that's what they wrote for. Exactly. Anyway, what was I listening to when I was a kid? There are actually some really funky, interesting, crazy things. I need to put this on my digital thing and do it, but there's something called the Baja Marimba Band, which I haven't heard for a long time. My dad was into very odd music. There's a Harmonicats with Jerry Murad, like the band age, Murad. They did harmonica trios. They had like Barry bass harmonicas like Barry sax.
Wow.
Oh, it's really interesting. They played all these crazy harmonica shit. You should hear. Oh, you need to hear some of that. I need to record some of that.
Wow.
But the best of all, because everybody in the house agreed on this. My dad, my mom, and her sister, my Aunt Jo, agreed on this. Herb Alpert. That's it. And I still feel Herb Alpert in my bones. Ba-da-da-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Whipped.
And now back from commercial break.
Oh, it's the break. It's the bridge.
This episode is brought to you by StickerU.com. If you want professional stickers done at a premium price,
get your Davey stickers here.
Those stickers really turned out good. I'm probably going to show a picture of them on the screen when this goes up. But
other than that, it's like Mantovani and his orchestra, and I mean, they really weren't that inspiring. Other than the theater and stuff with brass or saxophones. Boots Randolph, Floyd Kramer was a piano player, but he wasn't that exciting. Wow.
Any W.C. Handy?
Huh?
W.C. Handy?
He was handy. Wow. I don't know. You know James Reese Europe? He's a W.C. Handy of his day. James Reese Europe was a black band leader in World War I.
Oh, wow.
He introduced the style of jazz music to Europe after we won. His band traveled through France and everywhere.
Huh.
And oh yeah, James Reese Europe, very important person.
Wow. Whoa.
Yeah.
I heard something on NPR yesterday.
Wait,
about...
I gotta look. Oh,
Yeah.
it's Davey. Oh,
Hello. 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 It's me. I'm here.
Todd Rundgren.
Oh. Hello. It's me.
I knew I'd get you to sing.
Oh my gosh. What was I going to talk about? Oh, there was something.
I knew I'd get distracted too.
Mulling around in my mind. You said you wanted to talk about a few things. I don't know
Well,
what
there's
you wanted...
one weird thing. This is really pretty deep, philosophical. This is stuff that people write a lot of books about. I got to thinking about how Davey feels about things and all his friends at their age. No, this gets kind of serious, believe it or not.
Uh-oh.
It's still funny, but
Oh no.
I get to how they think, and I'm like, my favorite, absolute favorite, even beyond music classes, my favorite class in college was a class called Perfect Worlds, and it was about utopia. But to be honest, once you read the books, it's more about dystopia. It's about things not working right.
Because where there is dystopia, there is utopia.
Where there
right?
no, but do
Or-
that backwards. Where there's utopia, there's got to be some dystopia. That's what you're talking about. That's what you're talking about. So I'm going to recommend a bunch of books for anyone who might be interested in this subject to read.
I should probably write these down.
I
at
think
some
you should.
point.
Well, you can.
I'll put them in.
I give them to you.
I'll put them in the
They're-
description below.
They're in my house. Just give them to me.
I'll
Okay?
put them in the description below.
I stuck one on top that wasn't in the class, but since it's named Catch-22, I think it fits really well.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the name of my cat. My contacts. Oh, I have my contacts in. That's right. That's why I can't really read. Bellamy. What does it say? What does it say?
You want me
Yeah, please.
to?
Something remembered.
Catch. Okay, we got
Past
Catch.
remembered.
Catch-22.
Yep.
Joseph Heller. Walden 2.
Ooh,
Skinner.
B.F. Skinner. Not B.F. Skinner.
Oh God, is this German? Yevgeny
Oh!
Zamyatin.
No. That's
Yevgeny-
You missed one though. You missed one.
We-
That's Russian. Yevgeny Zamyatin.
Oh, Utopia.
Zamyatin.
Thomas
Zamyatin.
More, Utopia.
Yes,
Yeah.
Zamyatin. Yevgeny Zamyatin.
Yeah.
It's just called We.
Yevgeny Zamyatin.
Zamyatin.
We buy.
We, literally W-E, not French.
We. Invisible Cities.
Oh, my favorite of all. I highly
Calvino.
request, if you have a very
Calvino.
mathematical, visual...
Italo.
Elizabeth Whittaker would love Invisible Cities. It's very mathematical and design-oriented, but it also points out the problems with cities. Each city has its own
Oh yeah.
thing, and it's really interesting. There's one other thing I need to also add. It's William Hogarth. He's an etcher from the 17th century, maybe. His
Oh.
etchings are fascinating, not just because of utopian, dystopian issues, but because they comment on the social issues of
Yeah.
that time.
Oh yeah.
They're very scary looking. They're very dangerous looking.
Wow.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Anyway.
darn. How's your contacts?
The contacts are doing great, except I can't see my phone.
Why can't you see your phone?
My contacts.
Oh, are they not?
I would take my glasses off to see my phone. I can't do that. I keep doing this, and there's nothing there.
There's nothing there. It's all muscle memory. Oh my goodness.
Funny shit.
Shit.
Oh, I got pictures of Davey's house.
send that picture to me, and I'll
Which?
I'll put the books in the bio, put in the description.
Yeah. Perfect.
Just just so. Yeah, those are interesting.
Invisible Cities is the best.
Those are interesting.
Each chapter is less than 3 pages, so it's easy read.
Where there's utopia, there's dystopia, and at some point I think there will be only dystopia.
But how to balance? That's the
Yeah.
problem. I mean, and we've lost the balance so badly. That's the problem.
I think utopia can only be created through enough dystopia. I think there needs to be enough dystopia to create a utopia. So, which I don't think is possible.
Not even going to comment on that.
that goes into the political
Because
realm.
one of my points of recommending these books is that the people have had the same ideas
Yeah.
of utopia and dystopia
Yeah.
300 years ago, 400 years ago.
Yeah.
They thought, there's no way we can survive this. There's no way we can
Yeah.
survive beyond this. So I'm trying to give hope.
I think humanity doesn't.
But I'm also cynical. But yeah.
I think humanity gives up too easily in terms of thought. You know, like.
In terms of thought, yes.
Yeah, like we give up too easily when it comes to ideas. That could never happen, bad or good. You know, that could never happen. You know, a war could never break out. We could newer have utopia. You know, like.
Sounds like 1914 to me. My favorite war, World War I.
Freaking Weimar Republic over here.
Yeah.
Inflation rates huge. Woo!
And then music happens.
Oh yeah.
And a simple folk song can fix everything.
There we go.
Even if you make it up.
Here we go.
Nobody's on sound, damn it.
No one's on sound. Technically, I'm sound. That's really. Actually, that didn't create as big as a bump as I thought it would.
Here we go.
That's funny.
It's a wood. It's wood.
It's a wood.
It's not metal.
You play Benny Hill.
Wait, no. I can't think of it. No.
No.
That was too much fun. I was actually pretending I was Captain Jean-Luc Picard on a beautiful episode where he actually falls in love with a wonderful musician, beautiful musician, and they have to part ways. And they have a moment where she rolls out a keyboard. First time. This is in the late 80s. She rolls out a keyboard. Nobody had ever seen anything like that before.
Yeah.
And he has a simple flute, and they create this spur of the moment duet, and it's very exciting.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. What?
Oh my goodness. Well, I think I'm gonna end the episode off here. We're at the 41-minute mark here.
I haven't
so-
even used. Okay, wait.
What?
I'll finish.
You have some extra things here.
Get my best glasses.
Here's the extra things. Oh. Oh. I'll be like the Olympic crowd. Ooh.
You remember wearing these?
I do. Oh, I kind of do.
I hope so. 'Cause
Yeah.
There's a good picture.
I do remember those.
Anyway.
Wow.
Hey, you said
Ace of Spades.
Queen of Hearts.
Queen of Hearts. Man, oh man. What? Oh, was that
That's it.
the last one?
That's it. I got more, but why waste them?
What? You can show them off.
No, it was supposed to be a
Oh, well.
time thing, you know.
I guess there's gonna be a second episode at some
There
point.
must be,
We're
there
gonna
must
we're gonna show
I
off
got
the
a
rest
better
of
one
them.
to close it with too.
All right. Well, we're gonna get to those.
We're
We're gonna get to those on the next part of whenever part that will happen. Maybe John Klein will start doing backflips.
Yes.
Well, thanks for coming in, Tim.
This was a great experience.
It was a
I've
great.
been waiting for this all my life. At least 3 years.
It's 3 years. Yeah, you were on the Black Squirrel
I
radio
did the Black
special.
Squirrel. That was a blast.
That was interesting. Well, thanks everybody
I just like being
for
here
doing
in
that.
the room, man.
Oh, this is a fun.
It gives me the whole experience.
well,
it gives me all the experience.
This is our second episode back. So like,
This is wonderful.
so I kind of want to know, like, what's your favorite thing on the wall?
I kind of want to know. Wow, this is difficult. I already know all your stickers and stuffers.
Yeah.
I didn't even see the raccoons before. I gotta tell you. I mean, I love your thing, but I already know that. You know what? I gotta go with the raccoons. I gotta go with the raccoons. It's like muskrat,
Yeah.
muskrat,
Oh, yeah.
candlelight.
It's right there.
Doing it long and doing it right. I'm a raccoon.
Of course, you got all this too.
I saw that, but see, I should have brought my.
Jar Jar Binks.
Oh, there's what's his name? There's Piggy. Actually, now he's hiding, but he's one of my favorites from 29 years ago.
Already?
Nope. Nope.
Amar?
Nope.
Wait, 29 years ago. 92.
Sega.
Oh,
Yes, Sonic the Hedgehog.
so it's the raccoons in Sonic. Oh my God, that's.
Is
not
that a new one?
That's not what I expected.
That's not normal?
No, that's not a new one. That is a new one. That's a very new one. That's not just a new one. It's a very new one. Well, thanks for coming in, Tim.
Thanks, Davey.
I'll have all my social media in the links in the description as my words get tangled.
To screen our words.
Oh, thank you, Sticker You, for doing the thing, sponsoring and all that. And
Love the stickers. I'll tell you. I hate being out of them.
I mean, they've come back. I got new shipments. dsquires.com/shop. You can get T-shirts. You can get CDs and stickers. Of course, stickers are free, so I'll probably just ship one to you if you order. So,
Wow.
that's it.
What a
Yeah,
deal.
yeah, it is a deal. Come on, the deals are all here. Oh my goodness. That's it for this episode. See you next week.
Call the piano.
Woo, call the piano. Oh, that's Joseph.